Hey guys, welcome back. Hey guys, welcome back to the Mission Wood Shop. And this is going to be my office for the next few weeks. I'm taking on a client project and I want to bring you guys along for the ride. So let's see how that goes. There are three parts for the scope of this project. The first part is, this is their shower. The first part is upper cabinet for this area right here, from the shower wall all the way to this wall to their upper storage. And the second part is this entire wall is going to be lined with upper cabinets. And this is their kitchen unit. We're going to be putting in drawers and drawer faces. And still, during the process of them designing and coming up with solutions for this kitchen unit, I figure I'll go ahead and get started on the two upper cabinets. And here's their dimensions on my phone where I measured. This one right here behind me is going to be 50 inches times 13 inches and 16 inches deep. It's going to be two-part. One part is going to be their microwave, and the other one is going to be storage. And the passenger side, big ass long cabinets, it's going to be 106 inches by 13 inches and also 13 inches deep, and it's going to be 4 partitions. And the partition is going to be housing all their electrical panels. And we went and bought all the materials this morning. For the upper cabinets, the material of choice is pre-finished white oak plywood. It comes in both 1/2 inch and 3/4 inch. 3/4 inch plywood is going to be for the doors. Right? So I want to start with the face frame for their whole cabinet. And to do that, I need to measure exact length of this opening. So this is a template, a piece of pine I cut out, plus 2 1/2 inch sides. So I measured a few times, and then I finally got to a measurement that's just the right fit for this area. So now I can use this for a guide or a template to construct all my face frame at. So we'll make a cut on the miter saw here and then go over to the table saw to trim to width, and then we'll work on the size. Here's our frame. This is a piece of 1/2 inch plywood that I cut off for 16 inches, just so I can test it out. So let's bring onto the van and do a test fit. Our main goal is to see if the height right here will clear this power strip. And it looked like it would. And I just traced out a rough shape, so I'm going to transfer this into another scrap of plywood so that I can do another test fit. So my plan for next step is to transfer this template onto the actual piece of 1/2-inch pre-finished white oak plywood that I'm going to use inside the van. And to do that, I need to cut off all the factory edges first because they're pretty bad during the transportation. And to do that, I will use my new Makita track saw. Milwaukee track saw. So I got some food for lunch and just come back into the shop and assess the overall progress. So the frame is firmly attached to the ceiling. The next step is to work on the bottom side and the center partition for the microwave. See, this is has a little difference here and on the bottom side here. So I'm going to scribe this and then make a cut. Cutting the bottom panel, used two arms to keep it in place so that I can look at what's going on. Looks like I cut it a little bit too white here. Probably just scribe this and then cut it off again. So one of the beautiful things about track saw is I can rip a straight line across any surfaces, any wood surfaces, and at any angle, as long as I have a reference line to reference off of. So let me take the square off. We can line up the edge on this point here. Got my clamp here. Clamp it down. All right. So we've run into a bit of a conundrum with the cabinets regarding the microwave that was going to put into here. The microwave needs about 11 inches of clearance, so I cut a block at 11 inches, and because of this curve, the microwave needs to go back this far. The microwave is about 14 inches deep, so that means we need to have 14 inches from here at least to the door. We need to extend the whole depth of the cabinets at least 2.5 inches. So pretty much we'll have to rebuild all the sides, and we can reuse the frame though. That's at least some good news. After almost rebuilding this cabinet entirely, I can say that it's finally in a good spot. We test fit the opening up there, and it's working out pretty well. So in the meantime, I will set this aside and then work on the other two cabinets. That should be a little easier to do since I already have experience working with this one. I still have the template from this one right here, so I can just downsize and trim this. It's a bit of a repetitive process now, so I'll speed up the footage. Now let's talk about the cabinet doors. Because this is going to be mounted on the wall and next to the ceiling, I need to make sure that the door doesn't scrape the ceiling when it opens up. And that means a very specific overlay and distance for the hinge. So this is a template that I made to find out what the correct overhang is. And if you imagine this is the ceiling, right? This opens in a way that it doesn't scrape the ceiling. This part doesn't scrape the ceiling. You see, let's test it out. Okay, so we can see it's scraping just a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is turn the set screw just a little bit more on this side. Perfect. And there you go. That's how the door is gonna be. Soft close. The overhang over here, it's for a cabinet latch that I'm gonna attach, and then so they can secure the cabinet door to the carcass when they're driving. Okay, so this is a close-up of what the latch looks like. So this is how it's fastened. When you need to use your finger to pull the cabinets open, and just like that. So the latch is from an Australian company, and they have a dealer in the US and Canada. I will leave a link down below for you if you're interested. And just like that, we are done with the upper cabinets. This was by no means a quick and easy process. I had to go back to the lumber yard a couple of times to buy new sheets of plywood, and at the end, to fit and install these cabinets up here, it's a bit of a challenge because the curves in the van along the walls are very inconsistent. They're like a little wavy. So, but I'm glad I was able to do it, and turns out really well. I really like the stealthy, very minimalistic door handle here. I mean, the lack of door handles here, and all the face frames are continuous graying. I'm not sure if it'll show up on video, but yeah, it looks really good. I'm happy. Hopefully the clients are happy too, and that'll be a happy project. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you in the next build. Bye.